y'all, what's up? This is Tanía at Clinical to Creative. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. For those of you who do not know who I am, I'm a licensed clinical social worker in the state of North Carolina. I've been practicing for over 13 years, and I give insight into my experience as a mental health therapist, and also I'm a certified health coach. So I like to kind of give a little bit of tidbits of my experience and in a mentor type fashion on this channel. Hang around and check out some of my old content. Please subscribe and share. So today I'm in the great city of Fayetteville, North Carolina. I have a two-part workshop. Today is Friday, May 16th. This is part one of the workshop. Friday, May 30th is part two, and it is on medical Spanish for healthcare workers. And I'm looking forward to it. I have a minor in Spanish from undergrad. I could understand generally if I hear a Spanish conversation what's going on. So although a lot of the population that I work with isn't Latino or Hispanic, I still wanted to get education because I just like the language and I just wanted to get more insight and freshen up on what I already know. So check-in is in a few minutes. I brought me a little bite to eat, some fruit, some fresh fruit, and going to munch on that a little bit before I go in. So I have my watermelon, cantaloupe that I have seasoned with tahini. If you know, you know. Y'all, do you like a little razzle dazzle on your fruit? Because I like to put lemon juice, sometimes tahini on my melon. It's good. If you have not tried it, please try it out. Try it out. Have some seasoned nuts, some almonds, and some walnuts. And I brought me a little bit of tea. So yeah, one thing that really attracted me to this is it's free. Okay, I was like, okay, honey, it's free. If you didn't check out a recent video that I put out of when I was doing a multi-day conference in Wilmington, North Carolina at the beach, check that out. I'll put it here. And yeah, I am trying to get all of these CEUs out of the way in 1 month for the most part, so I can just live my life and not have to wait until the last minute like I usually do. I threw out my whole licensure. Like, I've had my full licensure for almost 10 years. I always wait to the last minute. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just be more responsible, more proactive, and just get it out the way. So if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned, okay?
So what we have today is basically a work that is divided in two separate parts. The first part, we're going to learn everything from scratch, from introductions, greetings, articles, verbs, and grammar, okay? And we're going to do this first half, and then the second half, we're going to have a lot of fun. Okay, so what's Centro Hispano?
Okay, you guys, so I am on break right now. I just wanted to come in and check in. It's been about 2.5 hours since my last check-in. So we have been learning a lot about the basis of just how to approach the Hispanic culture, the Latino culture, and base level foundation of history and things that are really relevant to really respecting the culture, because in order to apply the language, you have to also understand aspects of the culture. Been learning basis of, you know, conjugating verbs, generic medical terminology. I just know that at the end of the day, I'm thinking about doing more of the classes because the program has not just a two-part, but also they offer additional courses in the fall or late summer. So I'm thinking about doing that as well. And I've been asking my husband if he wants to get involved because he wants to learn Spanish as well. The organization that's running this workshop is a nonprofit, so I'm going to look more into them, and I'm just enjoying the class so far. It's all women of various ages, ethnicities, and it's just a vibe. I would suggest checking out. I'm gonna put them on the screen, checking them out, see if they're running any kind of Spanish classes, and seeing what they have to offer. All right, you guys, see you in the next clip. All right, we're in business. Say hello, little boy. Lukey, say hello. So it's 2 days later. I just wanted to briefly check in with y'all to give you a little bit of insight on my journey and understanding Spanish. If you hear anything in the background, it is the air. We are both in this car waiting for my husband, and I'm not going to be sitting in no hot air for nobody and nothing. So hopefully I'm speaking loud enough for you to hear. But I and the other students were advised as a homework assignment to come up with phrases that are applicable to our roles in the medical setting. So I work in primary care, and I'm often sent patients via PCPs after a patient's primary care medical appointment. I want to share what I've come up with so far as building my conversation in a medical setting with the Hispanic population. So what I have so far is, "Hi, I'm Tanía, your therapist." So the Spanish translation is, "Hola, soy Tanía. Hola, soy Tanía, su terapeuta. Terapeuta. So I'm Tanía, your therapist. Soy Tanía, su terapeuta. Soy Tanía, su terapeuta. Soy Tanía, su terapeuta. Soy Tanía, su terapeuta." So if you want to take that and you want to put your name in it, just replace my name with yours, and then you have Spanish translation of introducing yourself as a therapist. All right. So another common phrase that I use is, I ask patients if they've ever had any type of mental health therapy in the past. So the phrase would be, in English, would be, "Have you had any mental health therapy in the past?" And if you are Hispanic or speak Spanish and I'm incorrect, please leave the correct translation in the comments. Spanish translation: "¿Ha tenido alguna terapia de salud mental en el pasado?" ¿Ha tenido alguna terapia de salud mental en el pasado? So that's what I have so far. I'm going to use that as the skeleton to build my conversations of the different scenarios that I encounter as a primary care mental health therapist. So yeah, I just wanted to come in, give y'all some application. This is part 1. I will be doing a part 2, just to kind of tie everything in and just give you my future plans based on what I learned in the first 2 parts, and my plans on whether or not I'm going to take it further by taking the classes in the late summer, early fall. And I just appreciate you guys for making it to this point. If you like this type of video where you're following me as I go to a workshop and I share application, please let me know, and I'll keep that in mind. I am coming towards the end of my CEU journey for this cycle. I will keep that in mind for future years and try to be more intentional with bringing y'all along and sharing application from what I've learned. But I will see you guys in part 2 of the medical Spanish for healthcare workers, and let me know what you liked about today's video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. If you enjoy this content, please be sure to check out this next video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.